The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number one. Now it's 2nd and 10. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
The address is 347 Don Shula Drive. In honor of the legendary coach, the stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
He's got another first down and more. Down the sideline to the 20. And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. And he misses the extra point. It's no good. That is his 2nd miss of the year. And the score stays right where it is. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. To throw is Hurts. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage. But that's all he can get out of that one. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Hurts now. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Denver first down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Hurts will give himself up here at the end, but not before he picks up a first down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Oh, he coughs up the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out or it certainly needs to be protected.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Go ahead.
His drive will start on the ground. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Solo left Zion.
Handoff here, up the middle. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And they will finally haul him down at the Dolphins' 11-yard line.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
We are through
The first quarter with the score Dolphins.
They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. They'll stay on the ground. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
Brings up second and 12 at the 12-yard line.
Out of the pistol, here's Tua. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he will score. Touchdown, Dolphins. That's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. The extra point is good. And the Dolphins extend their advantage to 13-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Mims. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
That is left side and caught by Flowers. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Off he goes.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
On the RPO, a throw to Flowers. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. On 2nd down, Hurts. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
They need to get it to the 27. This is third down. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Broncos. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Finds Nacua on the slant. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. To throw is Hurts. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. All the way back at the 14 now. Second down and goal. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Broncos.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get...
Now it's a fake. They'll flip it to the kicker. This is caught. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again. But this one works. So instead of 1, they get 2. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
44. Ready. Number 1, high. High, high, high. Out.
They'll begin here on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. Give on the ground, and he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. They need 8 as they come up for third down.
20 TX.
He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. On fourth down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hurts to the air on first down. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. On first down, it's Hurts. Oh, no, back over the middle. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Go ahead.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up
They'll keep it on the ground here again. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down. So we hit halftime here in South Florida, and the Dolphins are in the lead. As we head north to Orlando, we're going to join the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. First and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And not a whole lot there, up to about the 25. Second down throw for Hurts. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Denver first down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
To throw on second down is Hurts. This one complete to Atwell. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, third and 5. To throw is Hurts. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. On first down, it's Hurts. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. First down. First and goal. Throwing is Hurts. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Hit by the rookie out of Ohio State.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep.
Oh, he is going to be swarmed under, met in the end zone. It's a safety. And that's the first thought in your mind, running a play from the one. If you're the defense, trap them back behind the line, get a safety, and that's exactly what they do with the good stop there.
This is one of those situations, Mike, where the defense really understands what's coming. They know the offensive point of view is to just try to give themselves a little breathing room, move it away from the goal line, and in this case, they're able to capitalize, make the tackle for loss, and it leads to the safety.
He'll let one go down the middle. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. To throw is Hurts. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Denver.
He's now over the century mark, Mike. And I get that this holiday was just started as something fun. It wasn't meant to impact how teams prepare for games necessarily. But I have to wonder, Mike, with it being National Tight Ends Day, did they have a little extra look or two his way to help him reach this total?
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go.
From the gun, here's Tua. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Here's Tua now on second down. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Number 2.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7.
Solo left Zion. Number 1, high.
Here's Tunga Vailoa. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Here's Tua. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up second and 20 at the 46-yard line.
Watch it, Oscar. Corner, long, long. Set.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack, second down big play attempt falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Hey. Let's go. Out.
Third and long. Here's Tua. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. A give, and here comes Robinson. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6, out to the 26-yard line. They'll come up now for second down and 4. They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Going up top and looking for Flowers. He will dive into the end zone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. 21G, 21G. 20, TX. What?
A shotgun snap for Tua. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay. Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Broncos. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. An extra point attempt to follow. He knocks it through. And the Broncos will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Ready. Out.
It's first down, and they'll run. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. They'll stick with him again. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They only need a yard, and it's fourth down. The tight end going in motion to the left. They'll try and run for it. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
You find yourself down big. It's the